SpongeBob fans were mostly happy that their campaign finally paid off when a clip from Sweet Victory played briefly. But the biggest halftime show controversy by far was this moment when Adam Levine stripped off his tank top, with many saying it's a double standard following the backlash Janet Jackson received after accidentally exposing one of her breasts. And speaking of the tank top, Twitter was very quick to point out over and over that it clearly resembles people's home decor, like this pillow, and others were quick to show that Adam's tattoos looks a lot like Chipotle bags. Adam is responding to all the haters, posting to Instagram saying, "We thank the universe for this historic opportunity to play on the world's biggest stage. We thank our fans for making our dreams possible, and we thank our critics for always pushing us to do better." I feel like that you're pretty good at looking at the positive. Did you think that yesterday was a complete waste of time?
Absolutely not. First of all, take a drink of water because that was a long stretch. Have some water in there.
Yeah, thank you.
I thought Maroon 5 killed it yesterday. Travis Scott, I wish he didn't swear so much because you couldn't really hear him perform. But I thought it was great. I liked the gospel. People are like, he's mayonnaise. It was vanilla. It was this, that. First of all, that guy's 39 years old. To look like that, I work out 5 days a week and I can't come anywhere close to that. So no one gives him props for that. Everyone's just making fun of him. This was a woman and they were tearing her apart like that. Wow, we would not have this.
If this was a woman, she'd probably be banned from the Super Bowl like Janet Jackson was for accidentally exposing her breasts.
That is not the same thing. You cannot compare a man with his shirt off to a woman with her shirt off.
Why not?
Get real.
A nipple's a nipple.
Listen, get real. All the haters, I mean, are you crazy? The game was incredible. It was a defensive match. Two of the most high-powered offenses in the NFL, and people are putting Lamb on the cover. That dude never even played one play of football in his life.
The Lamb Ram thing really goes to show you about the LA culture and the football team. Okay, like honestly, y'all just got this team. There's a whole bunch of Rams fans who were lifelong Rams fans who would have loved to have this opportunity in their actual city and not move to LA. So you might want to take a little pause on that one. When it came to the halftime show, it was a little weird because obviously there was so much going on. When you're in a party situation, I mean, the kids were dancing, but I do have to point this out. When Al Jackson stood up.
Thank you. Can we all take a moment?
My hair can't even sit back for this one.
This is important. Let's make sure we have Al here, okay?
When Al Jackson stood up and declared, "That was awesome," I promptly took his car keys and I drove his car to work this morning. Thank you very much.
Now, Al,
don't be ashamed.
You've been highly critical of Maroon 5. So when and I'll be honest, I was too, and I have to admit, the fact that my daughter was dancing, that's all I cared about. So it worked for me. But I remember looking at you. You literally elbowed your way through the crowd, made sure everybody could hear you, and you were like, "That was awesome." Like it was like the best performance you'd ever seen.
I don't understand how this is on me.
Was that alcohol talking?
Erica drove a boatload of liquor up to my face. And it might as well have been on a semi-truck. That really did help Maroon 5's performance. I looked over, I saw a little Lawson dance, I saw a little Sophie dance. I was like, man, I'm in a room with my best friends. I was like, I'm having a great time. It didn't matter who was playing.
Now that you see it, and again, I agree with you, but after you see it being played back, because I got a little caught up in the moment because my daughter was dancing, but when I see it played back, I can admit it came off very bland. Do you think it came off bland?
Well, this is what we wanted.
Or you stand by it being awesome?
I don't know if I stand by it. I will say this. This is what we wanted.
Right.
After the Janet Jackson incident, we have slowly been descending toward, I think the Who did it the next year. I think that we are slowly, because people are complaining that that's too racy, that's too much. My kids are watching. And then when we finally get to Maroon 5 doing bowling alley music and stuff that would be playing at CVS while you're shopping, everybody's mad. And I'm like, this is what you guys wanted. If you guys sit there and complain about, oh, it's too much cursing and my daughter's watching, I don't like what she's wearing, it's too tight, then this is what we're going to get. We're going to get Maroon 5 and bands like it. So
wow, Al Turncoat Jackson.
I did not. I said it was a good, I thought it was.
You're right. And guess what? Enjoy the Super Bowl halftime performance next year when nobody does it like the Oscars without a host. So keep complaining.
Right. And I thought Big Boy, I thought he was fine, and I liked Sicko Mode. I thought that was good. And I heard Biggie's voice, the "Give Me the Loot" line, which I came up listening to hip hop, and to have that moment, to hear that line said in front of all of America, it was kind of a justification of my love of this music.
That's really cool.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
Turncoat Jackson over here. Shots fired.